It's been a long, hard road getting to where I've got, and to get this sort of recognition is tremendous, great stuff. Living Cell Technologies is a company that aims to produce new treatments, new completely novel treatments for diseases. The one we're working on most is diabetes, whereas instead of giving insulin injections, we actually give the cells, the living cells which make insulin. And these cells happen to come from newborn pigs, and we coat them so they're not rejected. So this is a different way of treating diabetes. No injection, get the cells themselves to act like a normal person's cells do. In a diabetic, the cells that make insulin die out, so we're putting a fresh set in, if you like. The other major disease we're looking at is Parkinson's disease, where again from newborn pigs we've got a class of cells which can help the brain regenerate. And actually we can put in these cells in the brain, in the area where Parkinson's disease has occurred, and these brain cells have died out, and new cells will come into that area. So they're the two main areas we're working on. I think Kiwis have to be innovative, they have to be tenacious. They haven't got it all their own way. They haven't got huge teams of researchers or vast amounts of money or resources or capital they can refer to. So they have to do it and do it in a different way. Do it in a cheap way, a thorough way, but an innovative way. And to hang on in there, that's the major quality needed. Anybody can be smart or well-educated or intelligent or have good ideas. They're tuppence a dozen. But it's hanging on in there to see that come to fruition. Not taking no for an answer. It's a very, very important quality. It's probably the most important quality in getting something going from a good idea to having something useful at the end. And that doesn't come in luxury societies. It comes from having to really strive against a lot of difficulties to get there. There are a whole lot of different cells we could transplant for a whole raft of diseases. I've got a book about this thick of diseases that could be treated by transplantation of cells rather than drugs. There's many lifetimes of work left to do. Well, I'm going to have to leave this to younger people than me, but it's a very exciting new way of approaching treatment for disease, and one which I think will revolutionise diabetes, Parkinson's disease, perhaps even Alzheimer's, stroke, and if you use a touch of fantasy, perhaps, you could even start thinking of cancer, some very common diseases which could be approached in this way.